I'll show you how. Okay, first sign in to your Oracle Cloud account. In the home page for your services, you can see all the services that you're subscribed to. You have the developer, the application container, Java, compute, MySQL, database, and all the other services that you're subscribed to. To go to the Developer Cloud service, click the Menu button and then select Open Service Console. This is the home page for the Developer Cloud service. Here you can see all your projects. And also, you can create a new project using this button. Now, enter a name for the project. Optionally, you can enter a description as well. You can set the security level of your project to private or shared among your organization, and the preferred language for your project. When done, just click Next. Here, you can choose a template to start your project. You can choose from an empty project with nothing pre-configured, or settings, and any content at all, an initial repository with the basic repository and a README file inside. This is the most common option to start working, or an ACCS Java SE sample with a deployment example. This project has already configured the auto deployment to Application Container Cloud Service. Select Initial Repository and then click Next. And finally, in this screen, you're asked for additional properties for the project. Just click Finish to start creating the project. The project will now be created and your services will be provisioned. This is your project homepage. At the left, you can see all the options that you have for your project. From the code repository, Maven tool, code snippets, merge requests, issues, agile board, build, deploy, wiki, and the administration page. At the right of this page, you can see the repositories for your project. Here, you can create new repositories in order to organize your project better. Notice that this project already has a repository, since we configured it that way. Copy the URL just below the repository that's been created. You'll use this URL to clone the repository locally on your machine. Now, on your desktop, open a Git shell and type git clone, and paste the URL that you just copied from the Developer Cloud service. It will prompt you for your password, and it will start cloning the repository locally. You can open a file browser and go to that folder, and you will notice that the files in the repository are now locally on your machine. When you change a file locally, you have to commit the change and then push it to the remote repository. Of course, you have to jet configure your build and the entire project, but that will be done in future practices.